Hello everybody, it's me again, Ayana Lavender, but you could call me Lavender. And on today's video, we're going to do all the books I read in June. So let's go. The first book I read in the month of June is First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. I read 420 pages. I read the book from June 1st to the 4th, so it took me 3 days to read. The Goodreads rating is 3.93 stars. It has 285,908 ratings. It also has 53,048 reviews and 15,488 people are currently reading the book. And of course, the formula values that make up my rating: plot, character, writing, pacing, world/setting, enjoyment, and relationships. All of them I gave 5. So my rating for this book, First Time Caller, is 5 stars. Here is my review. When I read the first 3 chapters of this book, I was already hooked. I knew immediately that Aiden and Lucy would get together by the end of the book. Like people always say, it's about the journey and not the destination. Those words couldn't be truer right now after finishing the book. I hope I can speak for all of us and say we expect them to be together, but the way we get to that point is beautiful. Aiden and Lucy had amazing character arc. I can tell that BK loved writing this book, and I love the experience, and I would definitely be reading more books from this author. Now we're going to my next book. The second book I read in the month of June is The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I read 352 pages. I read the book from June 3rd to the 5th, so it took me 2 days to read the book. The Goodreads average rating is 4.18 stars. It has 650,909 ratings, 60,515 reviews, and 24,860 people are currently reading the book. The values of plot, character, writing, pacing, world setting, enjoyment, relationships is all 5. So my overall rating for The Hawthorne Legacy is 5 stars. Here is my review. What can I say? I love this series so much, and I'm only on book 2 of 3. The mystery and games in this book, in my opinion, is better than the first Inheritance Games book. So many things happened in this book, and the last 100 pages was so good, I almost threw down the book many times. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Without spoiling it, I didn't see many plot twists coming at all. I love Avery, the side characters, and of course the Hawthorne boys. So far, I'm Team Jameson. At the beginning of the book, I was Team Grayson, but Jameson took over my heart. And that is my review of The Hawthorne Legacy. The third book I read in the month of June is P.S. I Like You by Kasie West. It has 326 pages. I read the book from June 8th to the 9th, so it took me 2 days to read the book. The Goodreads rating is 4.04 stars. It has 67,055 ratings, 9,038 reviews, 1,570 people are currently reading the book, and 6,792 people want to read. Again, the formula values that make up my rating, which is plot, character, writing, pacing, world/setting, enjoyment, and relationships. So plot 5, character 4, 5 for writing, 5 for pacing, 5 for world/setting, 5 for enjoyment, and 4 for relationships. So my overall rating is 4.75 stars. Here is my review. I enjoyed this book a lot. It is very fast paced. I love the relationship between Lily and Kate. The slow burn was so good it made sense why they hated each other in the beginning of the book and then fell in love. I love the passing of letters to a hidden place below the desk in chemistry class. I love this form of communication, and I knew who the other writer was immediately. I love how the longer the story went, the better the letters got. In the progression, they got more personal and emotional. I feel like even though I wanted more from certain characters in relation to their relationships, it did not make the story less impactful. I still connected to Lily a lot, and I love the music aspect of the story. The fourth book I read in the month of June is Every Summer After by Carley Fortune. It has 304 pages. I read the book from July 27th to the 30th, so it took me 3 days to read the book. The Goodreads rating is 4.16 stars. It has 980,708 ratings, 100,345 reviews, and 39,444 people are currently reading. Now for the formulas. Plot, I gave it a 5, character 5, writing 5, pacing 4, world/setting 5, enjoyment 5, relationships 5. My overall rating is 4.74 stars. Here is my review. This book is the perfect summer read. I love the dual timelines of the past when Lily was around 12 or 13 and then now her in her 30s. I did not expect to cry at the last 2 chapters of the book. I love the relationships between Sam, Percy, and Charlie as friends. I also love the butter and second chance romance of Sam and Percy. I believe that they are perfect for each other, and you know me, I love a second chance romance, and Every Summer After did not disappoint me in the slightest. Now, let's talk about my monthly stats of the month of June. I had 2 books in the 5-star range, 2 books in the 4-star range. I DNF'd 1 book, which was The Second Death of Locke. My average rating is 4.875 stars, rounded to 4.9 stars. I read 4 books. The shortest book was Every Summer After with 304 pages. The longest book was First Time Caller with 420 pages. The total pages I read this month was 1,402 pages. And my favorite book of the month is The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. In the month of June, the 4 books I read are First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, P.S. I Like You by Kasie West, and Every Summer After by Carley Fortune. The song of the day of this video is Another Drink by Kelsey Ballerini and Marshmello. I will have the link to the music video in the description and in the info card right here. Alright everybody, thank you for coming to my June review. I hope to see you next time for my July TBR video. I love you all. Have a great week. I love you. Bye!